What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Regrowth. Oh yeah, guys, so last episode we made pretty much every single seed there was to make, except for the ones that we wanted to make, which was the certus quartz seeds. Yeah. Unfortunately, we kind of ran into a roadblock halfway through our endeavor, and then I decided, you know what, let's just go ahead and make them anyway. So yeah, we went ahead and we made pretty much all the different seeds. We got gas seeds, we got like fire resist seeds, we have night vision seeds and strength seeds and water breathing and night vision, I think, and sulfur. I think I named them all. Anyway, we got a lot of seeds made. So yeah, one thing that I wanted to do though is we should start continuing on building the base out. Now with our 3 platforms we have here, this one, the one we're on, and the one down here, yeah, I laid out the walls and stuff like that. So they go all the way down to the sea bottom. That's a lot of blocks to place, guys. It's a heck of a lot of blocks to place. Now, the way I did this before is I took the advanced simul sacs thingy. Yeah, and you can just click the X right here on the block. As long as you have those blocks in your inventory, and it'll push them all the way down. I don't know how far it goes, maybe 64 blocks. Anyway, it went all the way down to the sea bottom, no matter where it was. Even down there where it's like super far down, it's probably like half a stack or almost a full stack of blocks from this point all the way to the sea floor there. So anyway, I wanted to come up with a different way to do that, because each one of these things is 2 diamonds and 4 ender pearls, which we can grow them so we have unlimited amounts, right? But it's slow. You have to sit here and you have to hold down right click for like 20 seconds or 15 seconds or whatever, and then go to the next one, and then to do the same thing, and then go to the next one, do the same thing. So I wanted to try a different method today. So what I ended up doing is I went over to this platform right here, and I pressed the simul sacs thing on all of these all the way around. So this is all 2 blocks thick all the way around. Yeah, so what I wanted to try to do is I want to come down here, maybe to this corner, and we'll just go ahead and we'll send this all the way down to the sea floor. You can tell when it's done because it changes. It's done right now. So we can go down here. Go and ride this elevator all the way down like so. Yeah, we can kind of see all the way around this platform. We have the solid block. So I wanted to use the builder's wand today and see if we can do this. This is supposed to be able to place blocks in a large distance all the way around. It should be able to fill in the entire platform 1 layer thick. Now the only problem is I don't know how many blocks this is going to take, and I don't know how many layers we need. But yeah, if we run out of blocks halfway through, yeah, then I'll have to do this whole thing over from that side and fill in the mistake, etc., etc. So I always want to make sure I have the correct amount of blocks in my inventory. Now this thing is set to a mode where it's only going to do horizontal, it won't do vertical. We need to change that. Is that what we want right here? I think we want this one. No lock, extend left, right, up, and down from the original block. That looks like that's doing what we want. So if we click this, yeah, I think that added a complete layer. So how many blocks did that use in our inventory here? I didn't check. So we got 9, 10, 11, just over 11 stacks. So let's click it again. Oh, and the diamond wand broke. I guess we can fix it over on this side. I just have to set the mode. Let's do no lock. We do this. So that should have filled it in all the way around the rest of the way. So whoop, I hit the mode again. No lock. All right, so if we go to our inventory, okay, so that used 1, 2, 3, almost 4, maybe over 4 stacks of blocks to do that. Try it one more time. Anyway, this is going to be a much faster way to get this done. Yeah, look at all that. It uses like over 4 stacks of blocks for each one of these layers. Wow. All right, so I can't do it again. Otherwise, it's only going to go part way down. Yeah, we don't want to have that mistake. So I need to make more of this stuff. Yeah, you guys had also told me in the comments that there is the automatic chisel. So we might look at that to be able to fill up our inventory full of these things. I don't have to chisel each block individually. So that's something else we will look at doing. But anyway, guys, you can see how I'm going to try and get this done. Is this faster? I don't know. It's more interesting than doing it the other way, that's for sure. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this done, and we'll be right back, guys. Well, this is kind of interesting. I used one of the water breathing potions that we made up for those seeds, And see the air bubbles there on the left-hand side, they are increasing. I don't know what that's all about. I do have my snorkel on. Maybe it has something to do with the snorkel plus the water breathing. Yeah, instead of the bubbles ticking down, they are going up. What happens if I take the snorkel off? Then my air bubbles go all the way down, but I have the water breathing potion, so I don't know. There's something weird here. Anyway, let me go back up here, catch my breath. Oh, that was weird. They kind of like, okay, well, the snorkel is giving us air bubbles. I don't know why it is. But yeah, that's a thing that's going on. Let me go ahead and combine those two. So this has fluid stop and no lock. No lock is what we want. Fluid stop is not what we want. So we can hit F, and that says ignore fluids, and we can build through them. Yeah, we got a few more layers to go here. We can go ahead and do that and that, making sure we have the blocks. Cool. Well, we ran out of our builder's wand, so now we got a partially done side. So I need to click this side, even it out. Yeah, we're almost down to the bottom here, so that's pretty cool. So anyway, I'm going to continue on doing what I do. Yeah, that's what we're looking like right now. You can see it's about 5 or 6 layers below the water. I don't know why there's light splotches around. I guess it has to do with building out this platform with the builder's wand or something. It didn't do proper light updates in some places. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead. Oh, do we have a node right here? Is that what that is? Oh, yeah, look at that. It looks like we have a Thaumcraft node underneath this platform here. Cool. Well, that'll be convenient for later when we get into Thaumcraft. That says block area. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue on. I need to get more blocks, more builder's wands, all of this stuff. I'm going to try and bring this platform all the way down. I might even do the other one as well. Yeah, let me get some stuff done. We'll be back, guys. So as I'm building the platform down, I'm realizing the amount of blocks that we can store, the amount of inventory space we have is pretty subpar, isn't it? Like, I can fill up my inventory, we can do 3 layers, and I have to do a whole lot of stuff, and then we can do like 3 more layers again. So I decided we should go ahead and invest in the Knapsack from Tinker's Construct. This thing right here requires 6 leather, aluminum, brass, or gold, and then 2 iron tough rods, which I just got done casting out. I was gonna say smelting, but we didn't smelt it. We smelted iron. You know what? I need to grab some gold. We're just gonna do gold because I don't think we have any aluminum brass. So we can just go ahead and do this and that. And we can go ahead and add that right into this slot, which will give us another inventory space right here. Another full inventory that we can carry with us. So that's gonna be really, really awesome. So what you can do is load this up full of, I guess, the essence. Yeah, that's probably gonna be a good idea. Load this up full of essence. And then when I need to make more blocks, we can just pull out a stack from there, and that will make a lot more sense and free up a whole lot more inventory. So yeah, definitely what I'm going to end up doing here. The automatic thing from the Chisel mod, let's do Chisel, This thing right here is something that I wanted to look at as well. So we have the upgrades for it, but it doesn't show the auto chisel right here. So I don't know why that is. Let's do... I think it's auto chisel. Yeah, this thing. So we have an auto chisel from the Chisel 2 mod, which is just 3 slabs and some iron. That'll give us a little table. And then we can stick a chisel in there, which is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and make one of these as well. So 4 iron, and I guess these will work. All right, so I've used this before in the past, but since we're doing a lot of chiseling, it might make sense to get this thing hooked up now. And then we need the automation upgrade, allow things to be pushed in and out of the chisel. So yeah, we're going to want one of these. So that is 3 emeralds, a hopper, redstone, and iron. And then there's also more upgrades for this thing. If we go back here to this very last page, yeah, all these other upgrades. We have speed upgrades, increases the rate at which it works. Then we have automation, allow things to be pushed in and out. Yeah, that's the thing we're just looking at, I think. This one allows it to do a stack at a time. So this is definitely another one we're going to want. And that requires a crafting table on the 3 emeralds. Basically the same as the, was it the automation upgrade? Then we have a reversion upgrade. Reverts the base slot to its original form. I guess that will unconvert any chiseled blocks into the starting block, which is kind of cool. We're not going to be doing that. So we'll do the automation and the stack upgrade. I'll go ahead and make those things and we'll get this thing hooked up, and maybe that'll make my life a little bit easier as well. Anyway, let me go ahead and get some stuff done, guys, and we'll be right back. All right, guys, well, I got some cobblestone set up over here. Yep, and I got the auto chisel, and then I got another barrel. So the idea was I wanted to auto chisel the cobblestone through the auto chiseler into the detailed cobblestone bricks that we're using for everything, and just have it output into this better barrel, and then go around with the dolly, and then just move this wherever I wanted it to, so I have quick access to all of the detailed cobblestone brick. Yeah, so the way this thing works is you put the chisel right here, chisel slot. It even says right here on the tooltip, chisel slot. So I stick that right here. Then this is the block that you're gonna chisel. So in our case, it would be like a stack of cobblestone would go right here. Right here is the result after it's been chiseled. You can kind of see that from the arrow with the chisel on it. And then right here is the target slot. So the target slot is what you're gonna be chiseling this block into. So you just place a block right here. Just place the block. You just place the block right here, except it won't place in there. It doesn't work. You cannot place a block in the target slot, which is a problem because the whole thing depends on being able to set what you want to chisel the block to. Yeah, it doesn't work. So I was thinking maybe it would work with like a different material. Maybe there's just broken cobblestones. Or you can put the oak wood planks here, and I tried chiseling some oak wood planks into this one. Nope, won't go in there. Vanilla blocks won't go in here. Cobblestone won't go in here. The chisel won't go in here. This particular block is broken, so I made a bunch of upgrades for a broken automatic chiseler. Great! Anyway, so that's a bust. I'm just gonna go ahead and manually create a bunch of the chiseled blocks, stick it into a barrel, and then, like I said, we're gonna carry it around on a dolly. And I think, I haven't tried this yet, I think if we carry something on a dolly, yeah, it gives us the mining fatigue and slowness. I think if we stick it over here, yeah, that goes away. So we can still carry it around. The backpack or the knapsack is not wasted. We will be able to carry this around in here. Yeah, and we won't get that negative effect. Anyway, let me continue on, guys, and we'll be back. Oh man, guys, so that went through a whole heck of a lot of blocks. Remember all that essence and stuff that we had? Yep, gone. Completely ran out of the fire essence, so I can't make any more cobblestones. I'm gonna have to grow some more. But yeah, I was able to bring this all the way down to the sea floor. Kind of see there if we have a little bit of night vision using the night vision petals from the magic craft. So that's kind of cool. You can see under the water now. So yeah, we took that all the way down to the sea bottom, and then I did the same thing on this side, but obviously right there is not all the way down because we ran out of blocks. We only had like 55 left, and I still got to fill in that column right there, but everything else over here is completely done. See another one of those. Yeah. So this goes all the way down, and then it kind of climbs up to our starting island over here, right next to our nether portal. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Most of this is done. We just need a few more stacks of cobblestone chiseled, and then I'll be able to get this completed. And then, you know, I thought this island, the one at the opposite end of our island that we normally face, I thought this one was already done. No, it's not. So we need to go ahead and do that same thing around here, get that all the way down to the sea floor. Then there's finally the two more hexagons that need to go on this side, and then the other one needs to go off this way too. That still needs to be built, still needs to be filled in with dirt, and then we're gonna have to do the platform all the way down to the sea floor. I guess this one over here I was talking about that required a lot of blocks. You can see that way easier now with the night vision. Yeah, that goes way down there. That's a lot of blocks that I had to get placed there, but yeah, pretty cool. So during that time while I was chiseling blocks and making new ones and things like that, I kept updating our seeds over here, and all of these that we had here at the start have all grown up to the 10-10-10s. So yeah, our seed chest is doing quite nicely now. We have a lot of different seeds in here. All of these are now up to 10-10-10s, except for some of like these tulips and the vanilla style plants, or I guess the plants that make the vanilla flowers or whatever. Haven't really had a need to upgrade those. Even our pumpkins 10-10-10, I just never made more than one of those. But yeah, like we have spent a lot of time here getting all these crops, you know, all the way up to the 10-10-10 stage. We need to actually get those planted at some point. I think this island up here, I want to say this is the north island. I don't even know which direction this is. That's south. Okay, so our south island, and that's our north island. Our south island, I think, is going to be where we are going to plant all of our crops in the future. I think this is going to end up being one huge farm. We're going to probably plant every single plant that we have and look at getting it automated, or at least the ones that matter, getting those automated. Things like the potion petals, like the night visions, while those are kind of cool, we don't need a ridiculous amount of those. So I don't know. We'll figure it all out as we go. But today, I wanted to continue on along the path that we were doing the last time, where we were trying to get ourselves to the certus quartz seeds. No, I need this chest. Yeah, I want to get ourselves to the certus quartz seeds. So in order to do that, we needed to get ourselves some reputation, which... Let's grab my helmet and the quest book back. Cool. So yeah, we wanted to get some reputation. So in order to do the reputation that we needed to complete the quest here in what the world enables. And a lot of this stuff is like build craft machines and forestry machines and some railcraft stuff. This is that, I don't even know. What is this? I guess this is Mariculture. All right, so that's Mariculture stuff. And then Big Daddy, I think this is also Mariculture. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, so we can do like the diving suit. That doesn't seem so bad. Just some copper. What else? Some leather. And this one is more leather and some iron. I think we should be able to complete that. Yeah, and I believe that allows you to breathe underwater easier, although it doesn't really matter. Now that we have like water breathing petals, we can use those as long. Also, we can use the water breathing potions. Yeah, these things, these are pretty cool. They give you 20 seconds of underwater, but if you mix them with the essence, the different tiers, yeah, you can make 1 minute long, 5 minute long, up to 25 using the extreme. That's a lot of essence. Yeah, that'll be something we will definitely want automated, is this essence growing and gathering in the future. Okay, so I think what I'm going to end up doing, I don't think anything here is like too spectacular. I think I'll go ahead and just start knocking out like these pipes and stuff from Buildcraft. I'll probably make the diving suit, and then I think we might end up making some of these steam boilers. This might end up being our main power supply. I don't know yet. But anyway, guys, let me go and get some things done here, and we'll be back. Okay guys, so I was just in the process of doing this Big Daddy quest, and the first section was to make the diving helmet, the diving suit, and the diving boots, all of which was not so bad. Then we got another crafting task to make a diving air supply, which isn't so bad, just 4 pieces of leather, and an air pump, which is another one of these diving air supplies, like a piston, some planks, glass. It's really not that bad. Anyway, the next part of this wanted us to collect some ancient sand, coral, and then some coral rock. We've already collected this coral before at some point. I don't know. I've been in the water doing stuff before. So yeah, I must have collected one of these dried blue corals. But yeah, we need to get the coral rock and this ancient sand. So I wanted to check out these items that we just made. So it looks like these are all replacement armor slot items. We have diving boots and a diving helmet, which is awesome. A diving suit, which goes on our leg slot. So then that leaves our body slot free. So I was trying to figure out what goes on the body slot. Now, one of the items from Mariculture, let's see, where is the diving suit here? Yeah, I was looking at the diving suit. We had the snorkel and the armor and stuff. I saw there was a buoyancy aid, so I decided to make one of those. And sure enough, that goes on your chest slot. Looks like a log. Yeah, we have a log on our chest slot, which is kind of cool, I guess. We'll have to check this out and see how that works. And then the diving air supply, I went to the wiki. Yeah, it turns out this goes on your body. It actually looks like a full body armor there when you put it on, even though it's just like this little squiggly thing. But yeah, that goes there. So that's the full set of armor. Then we have this air pump that we made. So apparently this air pump, if you had more than one player, you can have them sit here and right click it for you. And then this provides air to people with this diving air supply and the diving helmet in their armor slots in like a 64 by 64 radius or area, or I don't know. Is it 64 this way or is it 32 on both sides? Either way, this should provide enough air for us to do what we want. But since we don't have another player with us to sit here and click this thing, yeah, you can also power it with a little bit of RF. So we're going to do that. So we have a hobbyist steam engine here. We're going to put some coal in there. And we're going to need a little bit of water. Yeah, we don't have a lot of water here. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to get some more water. But yeah, this is also... Oh, I guess we also need a RF or a redstone signal to let this thing know that it needs to work. So I'm going to get a little bit of water, wait for that thing to heat up so we have some RF going there. Yeah, and we'll check out how this diving suit works and see if we can get ourselves little bit of that coral rock. Yeah, and what was the other thing we needed? I can't remember. The ancient sand? Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get that here in just a second. All right, guys, so this is what we got. We have our hobbyist steam engine. Yeah, this thing is now producing steam. It's getting pretty warm. We still got 20 coal in there, and yeah, we are generating extra RF, and this is full of water. So I have a Mariculture tank over here that just filled full of water using one of our wooden fluid pipes from Buildcraft and a wooden engine from Buildcraft. They're both sharing the same lever. Cool. So this is just pumping water out of this tank into the hobby steam engine, making sure this thing stays full, and I think we should be good to go. Yeah, the engine is making this thing turn every now and then. I don't know if it has to only turn every now and then or if we're just not providing enough power. I'm noticing here that we have like 25,000 RF stored. Is that what that means? But we're producing 16 RF per tick? I honestly don't know. I thought it said that this thing required 100 RF per tick in order to operate, but we're going to try it. We're still going to try it. So let's just jump into the water here. Okay, so the diving suit. How's our air bubbles doing? We're down to 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, and it refilled it. Okay, so our air bubbles refilled. If nothing else, well, I was going to say if nothing else, we could do the torch trick, but I don't have any blocks on me, so hopefully we don't have a problem here. Yeah, you know what? Oh no, it refilled. I was going to say, I don't think it's refilling fast enough. Maybe that steam engine needs to warm up to its next stage before this is going to work correctly. As long as we don't drown, that's all that matters, though. I was kind of thinking that those air bubbles would stay full all of the time, though. No, it looks like that's going to be working just fine. Well, hopefully, anyway. Okay, so this is the diving suit. It looks like it provides us a little bit of clarity underwater so we can see things easier. I'm still afraid that the air bubbles... No, they're working just fine. Okay, so we also have this buoyancy aid. That goes right here, and that makes us rise and go up and down really, really fast. It looks like it goes down fast way more. So that's pretty cool, but we definitely want this thing on us so we can get our air back. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so we are looking for ancient sand. I'm going to hit the number 3. No, is it number 1? 0. Number 0 on the number pad, and we're going to say liquids hidden. That way we can see what we're looking at, and it's not everything's just going to say water. All right, so we are looking for, here we go, coral rock, so we can grab one of these. Cool, so that's one of the things. And then we're also looking for ancient sand. Whoop! Please don't kill me. Am I too far away? It says 64 by 64 area. That might be too high up or too far away. I don't know. Or there just might not be getting enough power. Okay, I think it refilled my air again. Maybe I just strayed too far away. So we're still looking for that ancient sand. I don't know, maybe that's what the second layer stuff is over here. Let's just take a look. Refill my air. Oh, it's not refilling. No, that's limestone. That's not what we're looking for. All right, well, I'm just gonna kind of cruise around as much as I can. See if we can find some ancient sand here. Hopefully it won't be too much of a pain to find. Is it gonna refill? Nope. All right, we'll just torch trick it. We gave it a shot. Doesn't seem to be working that well. Anyway, let me see if I can find some ancient sand, guys, and we'll be back. Oh man, so I was down under the water looking for that ancient sand for quite some time. Yeah, the air pump proved to be kind of useless, and it might be because I had it too high up. I don't know. But it seemed like I could only get just a little far away from the island, and then it just wasn't working anymore. So I just ended up doing the torch trick. But yeah, the sand and the ancient sand, this stuff looks... I didn't trade it side by side, but in my inventory, it looks basically the same. Yeah, there's like practically no difference. It does look like it's slightly different color. Very, very slightly, if it is even at all. But yeah, this was very hard to find, and I wouldn't have been able to find it. Oh, why did that turn into bone meal? Is it because I touched it before? It might have been because I used my pickaxe on it that we actually got the ancient sand. Or maybe it just has a chance to turn to bone meal. I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, it was really, really hard to find it. I think I found it... I want to say it was somewhere right over in this general area. I don't remember now. I remember I was over by this island. Might have been right over here or something. Anyway, yeah, it took me a minute to find that stuff, but we got it, so that's pretty cool. And that's going to give us a reward of 64 limestone, 4 blue pearls, 4 white pearls, 2 fluid tanks. Those look like those might be full of something. And the factory. Wait. We have another detection task. We need to do a bottle of natural gas. Okay. So that's a problem. I thought we were done. Nope. Okay, so these bottles of natural gas, that comes from smelted ancient sand. I thought we only needed the 1 piece, so I didn't even bother grabbing more. But yeah, it looks like we're definitely going to need a couple more pieces. Dang. Well, at least 3 more, because we need 3 pieces. Yeah, the ancient sand turns into like waterproof glass or hardened glass. Let's look at this. So the recipe or the uses for that heat resistant glass. Yeah, and then 3 of those turn into bottles which hold twice the contents of a glass bottle. I was actually looking at this a little bit earlier, so that's kind of cool. Anyway, I need to go find myself 3 more pieces of ancient sand and not turn it into bone meal. Yeah, let me do that and we'll be back, guys. All right, guys, so there's some ancient sand right there. Yeah, this is right off the little island that's kind of between our platforms here. Yeah, that's kind of where I thought I found it. So yeah, just straight down here, there's just a patch of ancient sand. So that's not so hard to get. Now I'm curious why I was able to get it before. All right, so that gave me the block. Maybe it's just if it's naturally spawned, you can pick it up. And if you place it and pick it up, or maybe it's just like you have a chance of not getting the sand. There's a block. Okay, so that one turned into bone meal and a bone. Interesting. So it just has a random chance, it would appear, that it won't be picked back up correctly. All right. Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I'm being sucked in by this thing. I wasn't sure how I was able to get that before. And then, yeah, it just turned to dust on us. Anyway, we got that now, so we should be able to take that, smelt it, yeah, and then turn it into those bottles that we need. I've been taking these ender pearls with me just so I can get out of the water a little bit easier. Otherwise, I'd have to swim underneath this main island and take our little makeshift staircase up. Okay, so we have this. We just need to take it over to our furnace, get it smelted. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and get this done. We'll get those bottles made, and we'll be right back, guys. Well, all right, guys. I went ahead and made up those empty bottles that we needed from Mariculture. Yep, so now we need to try and find ourselves a little bit of natural gas. My understanding is this air pump will be able to pump out the natural gas, put in some kind of a tank, and then I assume we can right-click on the tank with the empty bottle to fill it up. So that's what we're gonna try. Now we're over here at the starting island because I remember a while ago I was looking around the edge. I think we were looking for clay or something. It was like way at the early stages of this mod pack. And I remember seeing bubbles in the water. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Natural gas from Mariculture, whatever. And I never looked back again, but I could have sworn it was over here on this side. I'm not seeing them here. You know what? No, those are just the regular water particles I'm seeing. They might be on the inside of here. Let's try digging through. It's been a while since I distinctly remember seeing them, but it's been a while since. Oh, you know what? They're right here. Yeah, right there. We can kind of see some air bubbles bubbling underneath the surface. Yeah, that's it. Okay, cool. Let's grab our diving helmet. Now, I've never done this before. I was just kind of reading up on the wiki. Yeah, you can see them more clearly now. I was reading up on the wiki on how this all works. So apparently what you need to do is dig straight down from where these bubbles are appearing. So I guess right here, straight down. And yeah, it opens up into a cave or something. And it's full of natural gas, so you don't want to use torches. You want to use like glowstone or something like that. I didn't bring any light source with us, so we're just gonna not use light, so hopefully it's not going to be too bad. Let's use a torch right here just to get our air back. And I'm going to place a piece of dirt above us to stop the water. Cool. All right, so we're just going to dig down. Okay, I assume this is full of natural gas. I was also told that you'll be getting potion effects if we take off our helmets. Does that do anything? No. What is this? This is Constraint Metal Ore from Academy Craft. Cloud terminal updated resources. That freaked me out. I thought there was something on my computer that was doing that. I guess that just must be part of the pack here. Let me put on my helmet. Yeah, because if we're going down here, down further, and there's monsters and stuff like that, we want to make sure that we have the most protection possible. Now, it said that this was going to be down low, so I don't know. Oh, that's creepers. Don't. Oh, yeah, look at this. We're getting potion effects down here now. Okay, so thankfully, does the diving helmet prevent that? No. Okay, so thankfully the creeper did not ignite all of that natural gas. That was my biggest concern right there. But yeah, this appears to be where we need to be. So let's stick a tank here. Right click it. Looks like it's going slower. Maybe a tank in front. All right, guys, so I think the missing piece that we needed was a lever right next to the pump. So let's go ahead and turn that on, and then we'll right-click this and see what happens. There we go. Now we're getting natural gas. Yeah, I needed the lever next to it in order to do that. Yep, it took me a minute to find that information. It wasn't on the wiki or anything like that. I think I watched somebody's YouTube video or something that showed how to do that. But there we go. There is 16 buckets worth of natural gas. So we can right click on here. And there we go. Now we got bottles of natural gas. Cool. So let's just go ahead and fill this thing all the way up. Since we're down here and I don't want to have to come back really. Whew, guys, what a fun adventure that was. Messing around with Mariculture like that for the first time. Yeah, I've never done the natural gas thing before. So that officially finishes this quest. So yeah, that's going to give us all the stuff, and it's going to give us a book called The Factory. I'm not sure what the factory is, just more... Yeah, I guess just more Mariculture stuff. Cool, well that looked pretty awesome. What is this? The water turbine? Huh. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in this mod that I don't really know about. I'll have to go through this book at another time. Looks like there's a lot of really cool stuff in there. Did that unlock anything else? No, it looks like that was just it for the Mariculture part of this section. All right, and that gave us just +1 reputation. I think it said we need to get to... Oh, we got another quest. I think it said we had to get to like +70, 72 or something like that. Yeah, we got a ways to go. So where's this other quest? What the world teaches. Feeling salty. Oh, okay. I guess getting the factory book completed this quest. Well, let's go ahead and claim this reward as well. That's pretty cool. All right, guys. Well, I tell you what, I think we're going to wrap the episode up here for today. I need to plant some more earth and fire seeds over here so we can get some more of that essence and we can make some more cobblestone and I can finish up the platform building and all of this stuff. Yeah, it's a slow process, but this is a big area to place a lot of blocks in, and it's a heck of a lot of blocks too. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you did like it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.